is getting in the Hall of Fame about numbers, man. Listen, Shannon Sharp, disres- he really disregarded what Chad 85, Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson brought to the game. Uh, Shannon Sharp had the cap on, caping in the name of the Hall of Fame, man, talking about his stats. You ain't got the right stats and this and that. But it's like, bruh, what do you have amnesia or something, man? Because just not just earlier this year, man, you you left. You and Skip had the biggest argument you boys ever had. Not because Skip was wrong in what he said, but it was because Skip disregarded your career when it came to the name of Tom Flady, man. All right, you're disregarding Chad 85's career when it comes to the name of the Hall of Fame. All right? Now listen to me, man. Do you not respect skills in the game? Do you not respect all-time skills in the game, man? Chad 85 has the best footwork out of any wide receiver, and it's not as if he doesn't have numbers, all right? Chad, I mean, bruh, this is crazy because you are comparing um Chad 85 to like Marvin Harrison. Why did you bring up Marvin Harrison and T.O., two top 10 uh all-time receivers? Like you why did you start there? Like he didn't say he was the best receiver in NFL history. He didn't say he was the GOAT receiver. He said Hall of Fame. And this is the thing, man. T.O. is a top 3, top 2, the top wide receiver ever. Like so is you using him and Marvin Harrison sitting across from sitting across from Reggie Wayne and Peyton Manning, like giving him the ball. Like, what are you talking about? You know as well as anybody that the receiver position, the catcher's position in football, man, is the most dependent position in the sport. And you got the cap on because of his stats, as if you did, as like, because as if you don't know, he had the worst pool of quarterbacks throwing him the ball out of anybody that you're gonna name. You know, To. What about like he had young Steve throwing him the ball? Don't you remember McNabb, Andy Reid, Dream Team? Don't you remember? Like, shout out to To. He really liked that. We're not saying that Chad 85 is better than Ocho and Marvin Harrison. Chad 85 wouldn't say that, man. It's like why is you choosing the top tippy top of the bar for you to keep this man out of the Hall of Fame? Hold up. If you're going to if you're a wide receiver and you have to look at and you're trying to study people's route running, because route running is the fundamentals. It's what you need in the game. Okay, you have to know the route tree, you have to know how to run it. You got to know your moves and things of that nature, angles. And Ocho Cinco is Ocho Cinco is one of the if he's like the best to ever do it when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, your footwork, elegance of the feet. Hold up. Who the one that started the toe drag at the end at the on the sideline, man? Who started the toe drag? Elegance with the feet work, man. What are you talking about? Shannon Sharp. Do you not respect skills in the game? Is getting to the Hall of Fame all about numbers, man. This was egregious, man. Mm-mm. We are not rocking with this, man. Hold up. The Hall of Entertainment. What do you mean? Because he took what you did as far as entertainment and what you was saying and Super Saiyan it up to like two or three or four. What are you mad? You sound like a hater, man. You sound like you trying to keep this man up out of the Hall of Fame for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like, there's worse people in the Hall of Fame that are less memorable, way less memorable, with less skills than Tio. Lord have mercy. Than Ocho. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know about this. This one, you don't like. You are clueless. This was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shannon Sharp, I guess. Huh. Shout out to Ocho Cinco, man. Chad 85, Chad Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, real football people know what Chad brought to the table, dog. And for this guy, Shannon Sharp, to put the cap on, acting as if his partner, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why are you doing? You could have just get like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, disgusting. You feel me? The boy ran a route tree 10 times better than you ever did. Like, what are you talking about? Cause he had cause you had John Elway throwing you the ball. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carson Palmer, but it just wasn't long enough. And you're acting as if the boy ain't got no stats. You know, Kyrie Irving will get into the Hall of Fame not because of his stats, but because of his skill set, man. Because people that understand and appreciate the game understand skills. So we're not gonna. So you sound like a hater because you obviously know this guy's skill set. You know, you know this guy's talent must be studied if you want to be the best of the best, or if you want to know of the best of the best when it comes to them feats, man. Just because he ain't have a quarterback, how much separation did Chad Ochocinco constantly get from any one of his receivers? I mean, from any one of his the people guarding him. You feel me? Like, this is disgusting. Shannon Sharp took you all of 6.5 episodes for you to do what it took Skip 6.5 years to do. All right. Why, yo? So what you think? Just because you said it in a southern loving voice that and Skip did it because he was pissed off that it's different, huh?